What's up, everyone? This is Breaking Chains, Escaping Stockholm Syndrome, My Life with Social Anxiety, episode 14. It is 11:49 p.m., Tuesday, December 5th, 2017. I don't know what to say again. Nothing happened. My mom's on her way home from work. I have something for her on the stove. And my cat again might jump down and make a lot of noise. Yeah, I don't really have anything to say. There was nothing specific that happened today, neither good nor bad. And it's always good if nothing bad ever happens. But yeah, I just don't know what to say. I've been watching a bunch of YouTube, watching some more Thai, watching some more stuff about the Illuminati. I had an interest in that some years ago and got really deep into it, then kind of fell off. I dabbled back into it here and there, and I've been looking more into it from time to time. But it's very interesting, whether you believe in it or you don't, whether you're a conspiracy theorist or you're not. They put up some really compelling evidence to defend their claims. Some of these people have historical documents, some of these people have video footage, some of these people have like actual pieces of historical evidence from years and years and years and years and years ago, and some of these things have actually been declassified, like MK Ultra. You can look that stuff up on Wikipedia. Now I know you might not take Wikipedia too seriously, and that's fine, but overall there's something happening in the world, and what we know of it, it doesn't look to be too positive. However much we know, however little we don't know, it just doesn't look like there's a very good outcome for humans. And I'm a bit of a conspiracy theorist in a way. If nothing else, it's interesting. It keeps you busy as long as you don't let it consume you. But there should be something behind why there's so much Satanism, even in children's cartoons. And I understand that some children's entertainment throws in some jokes here and there for the adults, but certain times it just crosses the line, and it leaves you asking yourself, who is this target audience? Is it really for children? Is this joke in there about sexual innuendo or Satanism or certain hand gestures and certain quotes and phrases? Is this really for children? I understand you would like to entertain the adults or the guardians, but either way, it's still marketed towards children, and certain things should not be put in their content. Sometimes they really cross the line, and there are plenty of examples on YouTube that you can go out there and look for yourself. I don't have the means right now to really show you, and I don't sound very eloquent. I'm not very well spoken on camera. If you spoke to me in person, things would be a little different. I get a little bit nervous when I'm on camera, even though I'm not on camera, but when I'm recording, I get a little bit nervous, and I slur my speech here and there, and you can tell that I'm not completely comfortable. But if you were to speak to me face to face in person, you'd see that I'm a bit of a different person, more sane, a little more calmer, a lot more clearer. Who I am now behind the camera, don't really know why I get like this, because it's not like there's anyone even watching these videos. And even when people were watching my videos, I have 24 subscribers now, and I have under 5,000 lifetime views, and this series is not even getting any views. You would think 24 subscribers, at least you'd get 10 views. No, not even. So I should not be nervous about anything, but I am. What do you want me to tell you? But either way, I love learning. I love to learn things. I was playing guitar, I was learning some artwork, I was in college, and there are many different degrees that I like to get in multiple fields. If you have the time and you can find a way to pay for it, why should you stop at just a bachelor's degree? I would like to ultimately get a PhD in at least one field, at least biomechanical engineering. At least that field. And there's a special reason for that, and I can elaborate later on. But this conspiracy theory stuff, what do you think about aliens? Do you think that aliens are real? I personally believe that it's possible for them to exist. I don't know if I believe that they do exist, But I believe that the ingredients are there for them to exist. The circumstances for them to be real are in place. Now, whether or not they do exist, I don't know. But I do believe that there are habitable planets for them. I do believe that there are other galaxies out there that are far more livable and spacious than our galaxy. I do believe that there's something more to black holes, or at least I would like to think that I believe. I never thought too much about it, but there's things out there. It would be like looking at the ocean a few hundred years ago and saying, no, there's no such thing as sharks, because we haven't seen definitive proof. There's a lot that we don't know, and we are also very arrogant to think that we know it all. We can't even figure out how to live peacefully and share food with one another. So how can we agree that aliens exist without seeing any real proof? We need to stop being so arrogant. Well, I said that backwards, but I think you get the point. There's a lot out there. If you look at the physics, and there's the Drake equation. I'm not too sure if you're familiar with that. That may be an indication, mathematically proving. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. But I'm very interested in conspiracy theories. Whether you believe in JFK, or you believe in aliens or lizard men, whether you believe in Satanism, or you believe in any other conspiracy theory, it's very interesting. And if I can create a dialogue down below in the discussion, in the comment section, please, let's be civil, let's be respectful. What do you believe? And please, let's just not attack each other. Let's be respectful. Let's be adults with one another. What do you believe? Do you believe that aliens exist? Do you believe that it's possible for them to exist? Do you believe that they don't exist at all? Do you believe that they never will, never have? What about the things that we see in Egypt, in other ancient civilizations? It looks like they have helicopters and UFOs and... Look at this alien. Look at this black alien with the orange eyes. This is Matilda. She's beautiful. She's a polydactyl. Psst. Look at her eyes. Look at her eyes. Anyway. Oh, I just had to take her down. Yeah, that's Matilda. She's a rescue. She's a polydactyl. She's all black. Probably American short hair. And she has orange eyes. She's the prettiest little thing. But all of my cats are pretty and beautiful. But yeah, conspiracy. What do you think about aliens? And what do you think about these ancient civilizations and how they have what looks like UFOs and what looks like men wearing spacesuits? And what do you think about the old masters' paintings? It looks like there are UFOs in the sky. And what do you think about 9/11? If you watch the footage, it looks like something was there and then darted off in the opposite direction. If you watch the sky. And I don't know if drones were as readily available back then as they were now. We're in 2017. This happened over 15 years ago. Now I know that drones in some capacity have always existed. But watch that footage. It looks like it's in complete control. It looks like it knows that it wants to take off. Now I'm not saying that the ship itself is alive and sentient, but it doesn't look like a helicopter. And it doesn't look like it moves like it could be an airplane. And it looks like it could be too small to be either one. Maybe it is a drone. Maybe it's from a news company and they're getting footage. That's very possible. Realistically speaking, it is very possible that it could be a drone and it's from a local news station and they're getting footage and something spooked them. When it started to collapse, it scared them and they took off. And the footage is hidden somewhere in stockpile or inventory. It's very possible. I do believe that realistically we should look at all of the possible outcomes, and without jumping to conclusions or jumping straight to the extreme, let's look at what's most likely. Is it a drone? Very possible. Or maybe some kind of remote control helicopter or something. I think that maybe some human being has something there. I'm not going to jump and say that it's an alien, but watch the footage and what do you think? Would you think that it could be an alien? I don't know. But it is interesting that these ancient civilizations have all of these paintings and carvings, and then there, what is it, the tombs? Maybe in my next video, if I remember, something tombs in multiple different languages somewhere in the US, talking about it wants to depopulate the planet. Maybe that's just an art installation. Maybe it's nothing more to it than just an art piece. But yeah, that's more or less it. Don't really know what else to say. I could always elaborate later on, but I'm trying to get these videos done in a timely manner so that way they don't overlap till 3 o'clock in the morning for the next day, and that same day the next video. So I'm going to upload this with my very minimal editing because I'm such a noob. That word. Anyway, thank you for listening.